You can't have nice things.
It's exactly why I can't have nice
Kids.
things.
Yeah.
Welcome to middle
Is,
age.
my
Yeah.
couch is a mess. Like, I mean, we steam clean it on a regular basis because we have one, and like just my 6-year-old daughter will just lay on it and like eat food while it's laying on the couch as well, and the stains are just unreal. Like like that part of the couch is all shiny, then we have to steam clean it and then it looks good again, but then my son is also jumping on it the entire time, so ugh.
So your kids are toddlers, 6, 8
They're
years old,
6,
something like
yeah,
that?
like I have
6.
6-year-old
Okay, yeah.
twins and then I have a
Oh,
16-year-old and a 14-year-old.
oh. Well, wait a minute. No, no. I have no empathy now because you've got babysitters built in. I
Yeah,
mean,
babysitters, yeah, who are teenagers, and the most
oh, yeah, that's
responsible
true.
type of people are not teenagers.
I was gonna say I wouldn't turn a 6-year-old over to my teenager.
Yeah, they're kind of like, how much can we not do
Oh my
and
God,
not get in
yes.
trouble from my parents? That is basically like their line is how much can I not do and yet
My
not get called out on it?
my son is like, I'm like, look, dude, you got one job. Pick up dog shit once a week. That's it. All you got to do. They're two little dogs. We're not talking about a husky here. We're talking about a terrier. All you got to do is once a week, and he can't do it. Can't do it. I'm like, it's feed, food, and water every day. Pick up poop once a week. That's it. Can't do it. It's just like, oh, I forgot. Seriously, one job, once a week. Set an alarm. Nope, nope, can't do it.
And
It's
I've
just
called them on so many of that shit because I still remember very vividly doing the exact same shit to my parents. And so I can call them out and just the looks on their face like, oh my God, like how can this old guy know exactly what I'm talking about, what I'm trying to
yeah,
do?
yeah. No, they're just like I said. That's why we can't have nice things.
Nah,
It's
too
kids.
funny.
You
All
love
right.
them, you love them, but I understand child abuse. I don't condone it, but I get it.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it. I'm not saying,
Yeah. Every time you see in the news some teenager gets smacked by their dad, you're like, there's a story here that you're not getting. He shouldn't have done it.
Absolutely.
I'm not saying that, but I guarantee there was a my kid. My kid looked at me couple months ago. He's like, "Hey, my friends say that I should tell you to fuck off when you tell me to do stuff because you're too mean to me." And I'm like, "Okay." He goes, "What would happen if I did that?" I'm like, "I don't think you want to really explore this this scenario you've created." he's like, "Wouldn't you wouldn't have more respect for me?" I'm like, "No, actually, it turns out I wouldn't. It's the weirdest thing." And so we have not explored this, but every once in a while in his eye, I could just see that he just
I
wants to.
explain very vividly the kind of things that I would do if they cross. I say, you're allowed to make your own choice when I tell you to do something. Just be aware that their actions have consequences, including not doing things that I tell you. So you might come home and all of a sudden the password on the internet's changed.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Like, I don't have to tell you what that is. That's called a luxury. That's
Yeah,
not called
see,
something that you're owed to.
now Wintermute's kids are like I don't know 60 or something, so he's just laughing because he's been down
Oh,
before.
absolutely. Mine are out of the house. I only had
Uh,
one.
oh well, there you go. No, so there you're spoiled right there. You only had one
Yep.
because unless they're multiple personalities in the back seat. He's crossing the line. He's crossing the line. There's only one of you.
You're
All
both
right.
crossing the line.
They're both crossing the line.
Absolutely. All right. Welcome to session 3 of Tomb of Annihilation. And everyone say hi to the new guy.
Hey
I knew
everybody,
guy.
Hi, no guy.
fresh
No,
meat.
I only see 3 dudes on here. Is the new guy?
No,
Oh,
the new guy's Oren. We're waiting
Warren.
on Sheer. And I'm sorry, how do you pronounce your handle?
Uh, it's actually Arvanger, but you can call
Arvander.
me Augie. It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. Augie.
Augie works.
Arvanger. It seems Norwegian.
And I don't think I'm the person you're
Arvanger.
waiting for. I'm here.
don't
Yeah, I see
you
four. I
logged
see
in.
4 people in here. However, Wintermute asked me to confirm if I see Oren's
Oh,
token,
shit.
and I do. I
Sorry.
do see it. So I don't know about anybody else, and if that has anything to do with it.
I see it.
Uh, how many people do you see on Discord?
There's 5 people on Discord, 4 in game, and that makes sense.
That's
Yeah,
what I see.
I was waiting for myself to join.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, get more sleep at night.
So what was the? You said the star means I have some sort of. Everybody. Oh, that's the
Inspiration, yeah.
inspiration. And I
Lets you
can
roll
use
at
that.
advantage.
Oh, okay. So if I'm feeling frisky and I really need to make a roll, I can spend a point to roll an advantage. Okay. All right.
Yeah, like I probably should have used initiative when I knew that there was a trap there, and before we knew that we had to have a crocodile on our back, and probably rolled for my dex check. But no.
And Augie, I had shared that map with you earlier.
Yep, I see it. Camp Righteous.
Yeah, the Camp Righteous. That's where Diego met his unfortunate demise. And when the Order of the Gauntlet, they've taken upon themselves to rid Chult of the undead menace that they have. And this was the first place that they set up camp, and they got their butts kicked. And they moved downstream to a new camp, Camp Vengeance, and that is where you are escorting Undril Silvertusk. She is a half-orc cleric.
Cool. Am I on this map or not yet?
Not yet. I'm gonna just drag you out of the woods the next time they stop.
Okay.
And your party had a run-in with a very nasty dinosaur. And you were the only surviving member. So, anyway, where we stopped...
We got an alchemy jug, effectively solving all of our hydration and sandwich making needs.
That's right.
Yep.
It makes sandwiches.
Mayonnaise.
There's a panini maker built in.
It makes mayonnaise.
That's awesome.
Mayonnaise in the jungle. Ugh.
I read the story. The barbarian has to slather himself up in mayonnaise. That's the rule.
So,
I'm not looking forward to playing a barbarian in this campaign.
maybe next character shear. So you're all at Camp Righteous. Do you want to regroup there for the night? Do you want to move downstream?
Oh, well, what time of day is it at this point?
It's probably 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
We'd risk moving down, but I mean, we probably only got like, what, 3-4 hours of daylight? Are we going to find a better spot to camp than here?
I'm worried that this isn't going to be a very good spot to camp.
Kawasha and... Let's see... The group had hired a river guide, and that's Kawasha's information. And they have agreed to help destroy any undead that they may encounter, and Weed is his little partner there. And Weed is a veggie pygmy. Veggie pygmy?
Vegemite sandwich.
Yeah, they're fungus creatures that inhabit dark areas that are warm and wet. They like underground caverns, dense forest, and they're half plant. They talk by hissing and making other noises, but that's all that they can communicate. They'll also tap on their body and so forth to convey information. So, are we staying at Camp Righteous, or do you want to venture downstream and put some more distance between you and the massive blood stain in the temple?
Oh, I don't know. I think if everyone else wants to risk it for a biscuit, we can try spending the night here.
I'm game. I'm getting good enough at re-rolling these characters that I can have another one up and running no time at all. So if we want to stay, that's cool.
Welcome to 5e.
I say go go Team Steph. So that is a serious blood spot.
And the extension.
I can't see the map. Can I get it reshared?
Yeah, give me just a second.
I don't know. My token's not on it, but it's not popping up.
I was gonna see. I only see me and Bjorn in there.
Oh, I'm just the bloodstain, I guess. Yeah. Oh,
Well,
there I am.
I'd
Diego.
actually pulled you to another map because I was using you to test effects. The extension that does the blood stain, if you are flanking, it will automatically trigger the advantage roll.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I just found that option and it's like, yeah, we'll give it a shot.
Yeah, and we moved out of here like an alligator, right? Like, did the alligator?
All the way out.
Yeah.
So my guy should be out there. Oh, he is. He is. It turns out. And the Undertaker, like the pro wrestlers out there too.
She was smart enough not to go in the temple. So, you want to make camp here? Is that the consensus?
Yeah, they got tents already open.
Yeah, I mean, we could just go crash in one of the tents and set a guard, I guess. That'd be easiest. I mean, the tents, they're all empty, right? If memory serves, it's not like they're full of dead bodies or anything.
We checked them. I just don't remember.
Yeah, there was nothing usable in them, but no bodies. You know, the Order of the Gauntlet had come back and retrieved their dead.
All right, well, I'm going in there. Is there a place like a fire pit, all that good stuff for cooking?
Yeah, there sure is.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go set up camp in there. It's cool. Yeah, it's all good. Set up my little rainmaker outside.
Yeah, we got 2 of them.
Rain catchers. And everybody's got their jug and get a cook fire going. And
Yep.
set a watch. Yeah, it'd be wonderful. Yes.
All right. Once again, when darkness falls, the jungle comes alive. You hear all kinds of creatures, and once again, off in the distance, you can hear that mighty roar from some unnamed creature lurking out there. But it's off in the distance where, you're not that concerned about it. And you all go through your nightly watches. And in the morning, and Augie, I'm going to put you on the map down there by the boats. You see a gentleman walk out of the woods and come down to your boats.
If he's over there, I feel like it's more likely he crawled out of the water.
Don't go in the water. Oh, I'm so glad to see anyone who isn't one of these monsters or dinosaurs or whatever. My entire party got killed. I only barely escaped with my life. I'm Orin.
What did you do to kill your party?
Ha. I ran faster. That's all it takes in this forsaken place. I've been hired to look for the cause of all the undead. Probably much like yourselves.
No, not necessarily, but you'll get along great with our god.
You're sure you're not a zombie? We should probably poke you with a stick.
Do the knife test.
Do the knife test. Hey, he does bleed. Okay. Oh, wait. Nope. There it is. There it is.
Just to be sure, we should try the axe test.
That's right.
I've got the axe.
Turned me into a newt. I got better. So what happened here was that the camp looks like the camp was overrun by something. Were you here when it happened?
No, we just
At this point, Undril would speak up and said that, this was the original camp for the Order of the Gauntlet, and they just got overrun.
Overrun by giant lizards?
zombies probably.
Yes, it was zombies.
And this is the morning?
Yes, it is the morning, and I'm going to give you all a long rest. Okay, shall we head downstream?
Yes, we shall.
I'm sorry. Would y'all like to introduce your characters and whatnot to one another?
So
Turns out I'm
Bjorn
good.
is the fighter, or a fighter?
A fighter. Thematically, I mean, he's not really, but thematically, he's like a Witcher in training type character.
Okay. But basically a tank. And Moltak?
About as tanky as you can get in this.
Steph?
I am I'm the dwarven druid. I'm all about the environment, go nature. Yeah. So they tried to take a motorboat here. I made them row because that's the way we roll. And, technically, turns out I was raised by wolves, and they were eco-friendly wolves too. None of that coal burning shit. These were the real thing.
Vegan wolves. Vegan wolves, right?
Yes. Vegan wolves. Turns out that a wolf can live on tofu and anger.
Well, no, they can live on vegans.
That's right. They live on vegan. The wolf was vegan. It eats vegans like nobody's. You put them on a stick and roast them. And, yeah.
Is Maltag a vegan?
Yeah. It turns out once they're crispy, then
Vegan by extension.
Yeah. The important thing is if you cook them, you can't use coal. You got to use biomass to cook them, wood or something like that. Rub two vegans together and start
Fire from a lightning strike.
Yes, it's natural. So
Free range lightning.
yes, free range vegans.
And Kawasha is the guide.
Quash is the guide, Weed is the plant, Undril is the half orc cleric, and Diego.
Diego is he's your combination of Gomez Adams meets Zorro, and I mean, there's not a whole lot about him. He's kind of like pale skinned, half elven. Uh, wears leather and dark grayish clothes, some black. But besides that, he's wearing a rapier. He's got a couple of daggers strapped to him, a bow on his back, and an
Nothing
alchemy
better.
jug full of mayonnaise.
Okay. Nothing better for the jungle than a little goth. Okay.
Not so much goth, except for maybe goth clothing, but definitely not goth attitude.
Okay.
Gomez
Black
Adams is way too
black
happy for that.
fingernails.
I agree. And you, Augie?
Augie is a half elf celestial warlock. So
Ooh,
basically,
interesting.
he's got a patron of luck that helps him. He has some healing abilities, some good old eldritch blasting, that kind of thing.
That's nice. Can always use some extra heals.
Yeah.
Eldritch blasting. Let the memes commence.
Okay.
All right, let's jump.
So you all jump on board the canoe, agree to take Orin with you, because you can imagine what it would be like to be trapped out in the jungle by yourself. And the morning, it is very cloudy, and Kawasha, he's like, looks like it might rain today, and you take that a little sarcastically, because every day it's in the jungle, you've had a little bit of rain, and you all set out downstream. And after, 4 or 5 hours, you've been watching the skies get cloudier and cloudier, and there is indeed a storm moving in. And as you're headed downstream, the sky suddenly opens up, and you're just in this torrential downpour. And do you want to continue on downriver for a bit? Do you want to pull over? I mean, it is raining quite hard.
We're traveling upriver, right?
Really, the majority of it, there's very little current, and you are traveling upriver. Um, Most of what you encounter in the river is going to be, just like the Amazon, wide and flat and mostly still.
Unless there's a rise that's more defensible, I don't know that stopping helps. Continue on?
I say we keep going.
Yeah, unless anyone has a reason why we shouldn't.
The canoe's not filling up, right? The rain, it's just we aren't having to bail water, so
Yeah, you're not at that point yet.
The
Just use
river's
the
not
helmet.
getting any more treacherous.
if I have to, I can poke a hole in the bottom of the boat to let it drain out. If anybody wants to let me know, I'm there.
So you're continuing on downstream. It's a miserable time. I mean, it it just seems like it's raining harder and harder, and you can start seeing the water get more turbulent. And Kawasha's like, we better not risk it too much longer. We need to put in, with the rain like this, flooding is possible.
All right. I don't know anything about this, kind of weather or place, so I will listen to anyone that knows more.
I would imagine if the rain gets much worse, the river will start getting too treacherous to travel along anyway.
Yeah, I mean, just currently you can start to see, the water's not so calm anymore. There's a current flowing. You're starting to see, white caps where the water's breaking or hitting the rocks and splashing up.
Yeah, we might not be able to ride safely through if there's rocks going out and it's being covered by water being flooded.
Okay, well, ask for Kawasha to pick the next good spot he thinks.
And Kawasha is very happy to oblige. Okay, you do manage to find a place to anchor the boat. And you can see that this isn't the first time this area has been used as a campsite.
All right, I'm going to go on a quick stealth around just to see if I can get my bearings of this place.
Yeah, no problem. Um, and the heavy downpour of rain is helping you remain stealthy, and you do a quick once over, and you're not seeing anything of danger.
All right, just enough so I kind of know what goes where if we have to like make a direction. Just a quick kind of outskirts sort of thing, just so that I'm a little bit more familiar with the area, and then I'll head back.
And even by the old campfire, there's rock outcropping that is a nice defensible position. You could have found worse spots, but it is raining. You can see the river starting to rise. Although there's enough elevation where you're at that you're not worried about, river would have to go up 10, 15 feet before you'd have to be concerned about it.
Let's make sure the canoes are all pulled plenty on land so they don't get washed away or anything if it does flood.
Was there any tarps or anything in the boats to put up a rain fly at least?
Yeah, I would give you a tarp in the boat.
Just hang it off that tree and stake it on the ground.
And
Stay out of the rain.
naturally, right now would be an excellent time to set up your rain catchers.
Yep. I'll throw down my pot that I have too, just to collect water in that.
Well, you're having no problem collecting water because it's raining and raining and raining. And, at this point, you've watched the river come up, say, 5, 6 feet. You're still not concerned about how high it's going to rise. But, I mean, it's just miserable. You're doing anything you can to stay out of the rain. And you are not succeeding. But it continues this way through the rest of the afternoon. And finally, about 7 o'clock, it stops raining, and life starts to return to the jungle. You're starting to hear the creatures and the birds. And, Kawasha goes, hopefully by morning we'll be able to, the river will go down enough to where we can continue. I would not advise it right now. It is way too dangerous. And even though you don't understand Weed's standing there tapping on his chest, and he's nodding in agreement.
All right. Well, then I guess we'll reuse the campsite. It doesn't look like something these people. How long ago has somebody used the campsite? Any indication?
In the hard rain, it's really hard to tell, but at most, I'd say 5 or 6 days.
Okay, so maybe they used it when they went down to Camp Vengeance.
Well, you do have a lot of movement between the port city and which is at the top of this river, and Camp Vengeance. They're all the time sending back reports and buying supplies and whatnot. So right here, it's not out of. It's not. You don't think anything about it. So, where do you all want to be in the camp?
I got dibs next to the fire. So,
I guess I'll be there on the other side of this obnoxiously large fire.
yeah, it is only 10 feet across. So you could totally cook a vegan on that. So,
Hey man, enough with the vegan hate.
hey, Weed, come here. Come here, Weed. Lay down right.
He's 100% Vegemite.
That's right. What a nasty, nasty substance. I don't know if anybody on here is Australian, but
Okay. The sun, it's starting to set. Um, would one of you all have thought to put firewood in the boat to keep it dry? Otherwise,
Probably not for me.
look at my inventory. No, but I have a quarterstaff I can burn if I have to, and I don't know how well this insect repellent burns, but no, firewood isn't in the mix. We have no way of harvesting enough wood. I know it's been raining, but up underneath something, nothing.
Yeah, but fresh cut wood doesn't burn either very well.
Yeah.
No, but if you get it hot enough, I mean, we have flasks of oil. You can always use oil to get it going. Or we can huddle. We can spoon.
Well, it is the jungle. It has just rained, and there's always heat and humidity.
Yeah, I'm more concerned just yeah. I don't know.
You're not gonna freeze to death, but Drying out clothes is going to be difficult. So, can I get everyone to give me a perception roll, please?
In the dice tower?
Yeah, totally.
Not.
This
Apparently.
one's cool. Doesn't matter. And
Uh,
wow,
apparently no,
Steph.
I can't give you a roll.
Somebody forgot to warm up the dice.
I guess.
I think I saw somewhere a while ago that with 5e, at least with perception checks, your passive perception is like, even if you're rolling, you can't actually get lower than that. So, like,
That
Steph, you
kind of
would have
makes
just had
sense.
like a 10 by default.
For
Oh.
like certain things, yeah. Like, I mean, if you're not paying that much attention, like if you're not actively searching something, that's usually something people will do, have a passive perception.
Well, Steph's got the highest passive at 13.
So, but for this exercise, I assume we're just going to say that I got nothing. So,
Yeah, you're currently wondering who you are. Where am I? But in the trees to the west of you, you can see motion and hear the disturbance of something walking through, not necessarily the crinkling of leaves.
you said off to the west?
Like all of us can, or?
Like across the road?
Everyone except Steph.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as soon
Hey,
as I start hear like a twig break, I'm gonna try to like duck behind this rock or something and stealth up. And keep my eyes out to see if I can see anything.
Yes, you do indeed see something. Um, you see a feathered dinosaur that's about the size of a large turkey.
nice.
And you see one appear, followed by all kinds of other ones.
A swarm. A dino swarm.
Everybody walk their
Oh
dinosaur.
boy.
In bikinis. Mankinis.
Oh, don't start
No,
that shit.
no, we're not going that route again. Nope.
I'm sorry, I apologize. Awesome.
So, if you'd like to take an action before you roll for initiative, you can.
Well,
How-
I'll fire an arrow as soon as I have a clean line of sight at the first dinosaur that walks out here. But before I roll, does he see me?
I'm just gonna move forward.
No, not you per se.
Okay. Well, I get advantage if they don't see me.
But he does see the group.
I just move up. Actually, maybe not that far up, but I move up and just like draw an axe.
Yeah, and Kalasha would probably come up.
This rocky outcropping to the north, is that climbable, not climbable?
Yes, it is climbable.
Half rate, full rate? How steep?
I'd say half.
It's a very poorly drawn axe, but I drew it.
Okay.
All right, I guess I'm gonna jump out of hiding and run forward because I realize I have a short bow, and therefore, if I'm gonna get advantage, I'm gonna have to be within range.
Okay, so let's make initiative rolls, please.
I'll just move to the north prior to.
Oh shit, I had advantage, so I'll re-roll again.
Oh, initiative. I'm like, what's everybody rolling for?
Initiative.
Yeah, those are some nice initiative rolls.
Absolutely.
Ha! You all made fun of me for staring at the fire while the velociraptors stuck up on us. So I go first, I guess. You know what? I'm actually going to in fifth edition. Can you hold your action until like they're quite a ways away still? So I thought I'd wait till we get closer.
Yeah, you can either drop your initiative or hold your or do a readied action.
Um. Oh, you know what? Actually, I will. I'm going to cast a spell. I'm going to cast Shillelagh on. See, I said it right this time. On my guy. As soon as I figure out how to cast Shillelagh. Oh, there we go. Tell him go cast. Happen go Shillelagh. Oh, I think I fucked this all up again. How come every time I do this? 11 lanes. Well, I need to put the effect on my.
Yeah, apply the effect to yourself.
There we go. There we go. All right. All right. Stiffy's got it. Stiffy's all over it. And then I'm not moving or nothing. Let the
Okay. And they're squawking amongst themselves, making all kinds of racket. And Oren, you're up.
Okay, well. I don't think we can negotiate. Move 5 feet forward and see. I need to get the range to 120 feet. Oh, perfect. So that Velociraptor is the closest one. So I am going to throw an Eldritch Blast his way. And then that was 5 feet of my movement. With the remaining portion of my movement, I will. It was 5 feet, so I got 20 more. I'm going to move back here. And end my turn.
Okay. Kawasha's just gonna make ready. Velociraptor 2 comes running out. Dashing, actually. And Undrill's just gonna move over and be ready to attack. 16's gonna do a dash. 15 is dashing. Weed's just not doing much. And sheer.
I'm gonna. I got a crossbow, so I think I'm gonna take a pot shot at Velociraptor 2. Haha, and I got a script error trying to use my crossbow.
You went off script.
Okay, you know what? Okay, well, a 9 would not have hit. So
Do you want to make a move?
yeah, I'm gonna move forward just at 20 feet. And then Velociraptor 21 can come and maul my face.
And he comes flying out of the woods. All right, Diego.
All right, they're still a ways away. All right, I'm just gonna take a pot shot. Nope.
Good try, good try.
Well, I'll move. I'll move there. And for my bonus action, you think I'll be able to throw my bow over my shoulder and pull out my weapons, my melee weapons?
Yeah, I'd give you that.
All right, that's what I'll do, and I'll just lay in wait.
All right. Let's see what we got here now. Cool DM would bunch those guys up a little bit more.
Okay, ignore that. I was just testing it.
Poison spray. It says you extend your hand towards a creature you can see within range, but doesn't say what the range. Oh, range 10 feet. Never mind.
Yeah, it's 10 feet.
Okay, I can poison spray Augie. But that's not helpful. It's got a thing of 90 feet. What is it? A 20-foot square. Just not worth casting Entangle because there's too many. They're too far apart. I'd get one, maybe two.
Yeah, only unless you wanted to like make kind of a barrier so that they couldn't go through a certain angle, but
No, I'll wait until they get up and start mauling sheer, and then I'll step up to help.
Yeah, that
So
works.
actually, what we're going to do here is I'm going to move.
I want to know how many times you've used that tactic. I'm going to wait till they mangle shear.
Well, let's see. It's been about
A
3
fucking
years,
lot.
so I guess I just move and all good.
Okay, 13's late to the party. And Augie, you're up.
Okay. Good times. I think I can get a clear shot if I move 5 feet down. Is that clear?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, and then everybody's favorite tune. Ooh, baby, there we go. And damage. Ooh, did kill it. Not great. And then you said that if I climb the hill, so another 5 feet gets me back to where I was originally, and then climbing the hill is double.
Right.
So I have 15. To round that down or up?
I'll let you round up.
Okay, so I'm going to move 10 feet up the hill. And that's my turn.
Okay. Yeah, Kawasha's gonna wait till they... Let's see. Yeah, we can't reach. Kawasha's gonna come up closer to Jorn. Velociraptor number 2. It's gonna come up. Undril. Undril's going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Oh God, she has level 3 spells
And let's see.
or level 2.
That is level 2.
I guess she has like
Good.
27 HP.
Yeah. She's yeah, she's level 5 actually. And we're gonna do Spiritual Weapon.
Well, shoot, I'm gonna go stand behind her.
And it got a crit. For minimal damage. Okay, and 16. 16's closing in on Andril. 15's doing the same. Weed's just gonna move up. And shear.
And I'm gonna hang back until one of these fucking things comes at me. I guess already in action to attack the next one that gets in my phase.
Okay. And 21 is going to move up, which triggers your readied action.
Wow, I hit that thing so hard I enlarged the boat.
I know what happened. Yeah, you killed it. And that's on that layer.
I think the boat might have squashed it.
Boom. Okay. Get rid of the
Someone
boat.
cast enlarge on it.
All right. So you obliterated Velociraptor 21. And number 1 is gonna dash. He's gonna come up, dash and a half. All right, Diego.
All right. God damn it. Now I wish I kept my bow. I'm going to stand here and I'm going to ready my action to attack as soon as somebody's in melee combat with me. Or, yeah, with me, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Okay. Now I can cast it. Let's see, it says a 20-foot square, so that's a. I go there, there, like that. I think that would. That's
Yep.
20 foot by 20 foot, right? Yeah. So, and then I'm going to here. And careful, man. And then I'm going to cast. So, does it automatically apply the effect to them, or do I have to?
Yeah. Go ahead and click it. They're still targeted.
Oh, I see. So it automatically just targets. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. So, well, it's two guys off the playing field. So,
Okay. And 13. Yeah, 13's just gonna move forward.
so I mark off one of my first level spell slots, right?
Correct.
Like that. Okay. Does not automatically do it.
You're up, Augie. And you're muted if you're talking.
That's funny. You have great telepathy. I asked the question, you immediately answered it, and I was muted. How did that happen? Okay. So, attack. Hit and damage. Heavy. Then I'll move 10 feet further up the hill. I will have the high ground.
Okay. Kawasha is going to run up. Okay. Can't be less. Okay, Kawash is going to run up to you, Bjorn, and it's going to reach out and touch you. And you can feel and see your skin taking on this rough bark-like experience or appearance. And you now have bark skin, which adds 4 to your AC.
Nice.
Bark skin, AC 4, and how many rounds are in an hour?
A lot.
A lot.
Buttload.
Where do I even
It's like
see my
600,
AC?
something like that.
That sounds about right. Okay. Anyway, yeah, last up to an hour. And then he's gonna step back.
Ooh, we
Final
can burn
10
him after
feet.
this and dry our clothes.
Do you want to get hit with an axe next?
Okay, and number 2 is going to run up. And you see it slash at you with its claws. And even with your wood, you take damage. And you see him snap his neck, and the mouth comes at you, but you're able to dodge out of the way. And Undrel is going to try a guiding bolt at number 13 and misses horribly. 16 is restrained. Now, do they get a saving throw every...
It's a level 1 spell, so I would assume so, but I don't know. I don't have the spell in front of me.
Let's see, that's Entangle.
As a creature restrained by the plans can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC on a success, it frees itself. So, I mean,
Okay.
I'm going to say no, but you're probably going to disagree. Just say. So, yeah, apparently you get a strength check.
Okay.
It is his
spell
action,
DC
though.
My spell DC is like, I don't know, 38 or something like that. I'm not sure.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, 38, maybe even triple digits. No, I don't
Yeah,
know how
so
you calculate
so just
spell
a bit
DC.
lower than my sneak attack.
Yes, just slightly below. Yeah. So there you go. So,
And he's restrained.
how do you figure out your spell DC?
8 plus proficiency modifier plus wisdom, so yours should be 13?
Wisdom is +3.
Yeah, so your proficiency is +2, and it's 8, so that's 13.
Where do you get proficiency from?
Well, everybody has proficiency bonus, and it's +1 until level 5, or it's +2 until level 5, then it's +3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then it caps out at +5.
So it's not
Proficiency.
something that's calculated, like it's.
No, it's like it'll be on your character sheet, like when you level up, that tells you your spell slots and everything, like the quick sheet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that one is no longer restrained and moves up. Weed, yeah, Weed's just hanging back. And Bjork, you're up.
I love how his name is different every time.
Is the B silent? Is it Bjorn? Bjorn?
I would say Bjorn.
Yeah,
Bjorn is
basically.
Yeah, like the J silent, so it's like Bjorn, or it's like a Y.
Bjorn.
Treat the J like a Y.
I think you have to say with that Norwegian Bjorn.
Bjorn.
Bjorn likes the velociraptors.
You're gonna make me go into some Swedish Chef here soon.
Yeah.
Okay, Velociraptor 1 is coming down. And this is where Sheer hates me.
Oh boy.
And he bites you. And then we're going to try a claw attack and... Ooh.
Damn.
I got 2 words to say. Pack
Death saves.
tactics.
Ah.
Oh yeah, man.
Advantage of an ally is within 5 feet.
One of my first 5th edition games was a TPK at level 5 because of pack tactics. They all split up, like, you know, they were lined up, but they all were attacking individual targets. They weren't focus firing, and pack tactics just killed them.
And 19's going to run up and go after Kawasha.
All right. God. And he's unconscious too, isn't he?
Yep.
Oh my god. Oh, hey, there's one over here. I'm gonna go get him. Alright, so... do you think for my last bit of movement I could get there? For flanking?
Yeah, I'll let you have it.
Alright. Because I have to scooch by Kawasha and then diagonal move, so... so you said it calculates flanking automatically?
Roll it, it should.
Alright. Yeah. Oh man, does it not matter in the slightest? Wow.
Well,
Alright, well, here comes the offhand, I guess. There we go. I'll take it. I'll take it. Jesus, fuck. Like in the other game, I can't roll below an 18, and this one, I can't seem to roll higher than a 1. Or 2, I guess.
welcome to Wintermute's games.
Oh my god.
We blame Steph.
Oh my god, like look at that. Like that's a 2 to attack. 2 1s. I'm 5 in initiative, which means I rolled a 2 for initiative as well.
So I'm going to take a 5-foot step back. And then in that cube there, I'm going to... That's the 15-foot... It says a 15-foot cube.
Yes.
So is that right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to cast Thunder Wave.
Oh shit! You're gonna if you do that, you're gonna hit our boy there with two failed saving throws, I think.
I thought he was dead.
Well, he's unconscious.
Yeah, he's bleeding out.
Oh, okay. Well,
He didn't get one shot like I did. Like when you get twice as much damage as your max health in one attack, you die instantly.
Okay, so I will do this. I mean, So he can bleed quietly while he's entangled, I guess. I will try to entangle these three guys.
Maybe it'll like tie up his wounds.
Yeah,
Tourniquet.
unbinding.
I
Yeah.
think that should be at least a minimum 1 success saving throw.
Yeah, there you go.
That sounds good.
So, oh fuck you! Are you kidding me with this? Ugh. These are nimble little bastards. All right, well, one guy is temporarily immobile, and then I can move now, right? Because I moved 5, so I can move another 5.
You can move the remainder of your movement.
Okay, I just want to go like there and there. So,
Hiding
yeah,
behind Kawasha.
goddamn right, I'm hiding behind Quasha. I'm a fucking druid with no armor. So, let's see here. But looks like it'll probably die pretty soon anyway.
Okay. 13's gonna come in and try and bite Andrel. Nope. Let's try the claws.
So I have
All right,
no
Augie.
first level spells. Damn it.
All right, so he is on the ground, roughly 70 feet away.
Oh man,
can-
you're at a healing word. Isn't that 30 feet healing word?
Actually, my healing power from Celestial is 60 feet. So I could,
Oh, nice.
but as long as I can get a line of sight, I can come down the hill maybe 10 feet and see him on the ground. Is that true?
Yes.
So if I come down 10 feet, I can't target him because he's dead. Or at least I can't target him on the map. Oh, yep, there we go. I got him. I target him, and then I do Warlock Healing Light. Why it says self, 60 feet. And why does it say self?
There's probably 2 different ones, one that says self and
So-
one that might say someone else.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
The power I added to my actions just says self.
So I'll add 5 to sheer.
Okay.
So now he's just laying there like a lump of crap in a sweet embrace of plant growth.
You probably would have to make a save for that.
He was restrained when he was incapacitated, so I don't know.
Yeah, probably. And if you're prone, it's probably disadvantaged to, like, get out of a deck save.
He should probably just play dead.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just climb back up 15 feet away from the velociraptors, and I will end my turn.
Okay, and 15's restrained. 16's restrained. 19, since it's on top of him. Kawasha's just going to attack with a quarterstaff. And Andrel's going to try another guiding bolt.
Oh god, this is how we die.
I was gonna say healing word. Does that stuff his eviscerated guts back into him, or does he grow new
And
ones, or
You yell at him and threaten his guts back in.
Get back in there. Get back.
Okay, 16's coming in.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
it says he's restrained. Did he
Ah,
make his easy there, killer?
sorry, missed that one.
You're out. 15's restrained too.
Yeah, I caught that one. And Weed is going to run up and attack with claws.
Nice.
And Sheer. Would you like to make a death saving throw?
Don't I have 7 hit points?
Oh,
Or
yeah, you do.
don't
I'm
I have
sorry.
hit points back?
Sorry. Forgot to take the unconscious off of you. So, yeah, however, you are prone.
Having too much fun over there.
Uh, So I can just get up as a move and not like provoke attacks, right?
Correct.
What are the odds that playing dead is going to do me any favors?
Well, it's worth a shot.
Isn't there a chewing component involved?
Yeah, probably. And who the fuck am I kidding? That's not what this character. I don't play characters that play dead.
Yeah, but you don't play character. Well, yeah, you do play characters that are stupid.
Yes, I fucking. Well, no, technically, I don't. I just play stupid.
My character's smarter than I am.
Yeah, my character. Yeah,
uh, yeah, to play dead, I would give you a deception or performance.
yeah. I don't think I'm proficient in either of those.
You
Nope.
gotta sell it. You gotta sell it.
Bleed with emotion.
Bleed with emotion.
So I'm just gonna come up swing. But I got 9 and 15 around me, and they are both healthy. So fuck my life.
Come on now, you were just given a whole new lease on life.
I know, and I intend to. Can I? I forget. Can I draw a weapon as part of an attack?
Now the one to the north of you is restrained.
All right. Well, that. So if he's restrained, he can't attack me then.
That's correct.
Okay, so then the obvious target is Velociraptor 1, but that doesn't answer my question. Can I draw a weapon as part of an attack? Or more specifically, if I switch the battle axe I'm currently using to one-handed, can I draw the second one to make an attack with that as I'm attacking?
Why not? I'll give it to you.
Okay.
If it will delay the inevitable, he's all over it. Oh, nice.
Less nice, but still. Okay. So the only thing is that for some reason I don't know how to like set this up so that it's actually dual wielding. So this is going to come up as piercing because I'm just going to attack with the crossbow bolts.
Okay.
It's the same damage.
The hands under your weapons, like you can click them to change it. So you can click it offhand, like I have a dagger that's offhand, so it doesn't add my strength.
That only lets me switch from one to two-handed.
Oh, is that all it does? All right.
Yeah, that's what mine does too. Maybe that's weapon specific. Like, oh no, it shouldn't be. I mean, mine's a quarterstaff, so it's not like mine could be. That should be two-handed.
Yeah, now that I think about it, I think I had to make myself an additional attack profile for dual wielding my staff or something in my last game. Or versatiling, you know.
Right.
So does Velociraptor 1 still benefit from pack tactic?
No, he does not.
Yay, I have a chance.
And you just whacked him, so...
Past tense, had a chance. God damn it.
And down he goes.
And with that being said, he's
That
gonna move
Velociraptor's an asshole.
closer in, and yeah, still got a claw attack against Kawasha.
Alright, so Bjorn just went down again. So no sneak attack there. I'm gonna move here.
Yeah, so just let me bleed out for now.
Jeez.
Don't waste any healing on me unless I'm about to like fail my third death save.
Oh, the dagger will hit.
Better than nothing.
Well, it does if I get a good sneak attack bonus on this. Hey, that's all right. I'll take that. Still a 1 on the D4, but I'll take it. He's dead.
Take that stupid Velociraptor. You said these
So I'll
guys are the
move
size
here.
of a Oops, sorry.
What would it be a full action to give him a healing potion or a bonus?
I'm gonna say it'd be full.
Full? Yeah. That's probably what I'd say. All right. I'm good here. I'll pass up.
Okay. Well, let's see. We got that guy there. 15 is restrained, right? Yeah, he is. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna move to there. And then I guess I will use my shoot. I actually wanted to be back there. Not quite so far. So I can cast poison spray. So 10 foot. Blah blah blah. Okay, poison spray. Let's open that up. So I cast. Oh, so it's saved.
Yep.
Yup.
Okay. So that was it.
Yeah, cantrips. It's like a 1 and go. It's either you
Okay.
do or you don't.
Back. All right, fine. Well, I assume he will now maul me. So. Oh, wait, no,
Okay, 13 is not restrained. And Rundle and claws. And he's gonna move north. Okay, Augie.
Okay. I will see if I can hit him. Yep. See if I can damage him. Yep.
Splat.
Get on top of the mountaintop.
And 15's restrained. Quasha's gonna come up and just quarterstaff him. Apparently not. And Undrel jumps down. No, she wouldn't. We're going to do guiding bolt.
Is Guiding Bolt a cantrip, or is she just burning through her spells?
She's burning. That's level 1.
Yep. But hey, for 46 radiant damage.
Think of all the cure wounds that could have been.
Yeah. Think of all the cure wounds that could have been.
Okay, 15 is restrained, needs a saving throw. Nope. And Weed lets out a loud hiss and runs forward and attacks with his claws. Weed's a little badass. Would you like to make your own saving throw, or would you like to make that critical success that it just rolled for you?
You want the success.
Yeah. Yeah, hint, hint, hint.
But hey, it's your call. Your call.
You with us, Sheer?
Sorry, I forgot. I have push to talk. Yeah, I'm gonna take the success that it rolled for me. Thank you very much.
And I'm gonna turn that off. Combat tracker, auto death rolls off. And alright, Diego.
Alright, so seeing him still moving around, I'm just gonna pocket that healing potion again and jump over here. And let's try this again. Holy fuck.
Man, I changed your dice colors.
Well, now they're working for the dagger.
Oh yeah, the dagger, it's fine. You know. Hey, there we go. Alright, didn't matter. But still.
Okay, yes, the Velociraptors have all been defeated.
It wasn't too bad.
You said they were the size of a turkey? Is that right?
Yeah.
Seemed a lot bigger than a turkey.
You'd be surprised at how big turkeys can get.
I was gonna say, Shear's over there like, turkey? I got mauled twice by turkey. What the fuck?
Yeah, basically.
Damn it. Stupid turkey.
Too bad we didn't have
Worst
fire. We could,
Thanksgiving ever.
we got lots of meat.
And you're all 79 points away from level 3. I'm sorry, 2.
Oh boy.
Yeah, man, that'll be nice. Might not
Okay.
get one shot by a trap.
You managed to, by now your rain catchers are full. You have found, um,
Is there
let's
like a
see.
thing somewhere for healing potions, or should I just like roll 2d4?
There is. It's under Rob Tui's potions. There should be just potion of healing in there. In the library modules. You can just put it onto your page, and it'll give you them.
Okay, so produced flame does not create fire.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
a
wait.
flickering flame appears in your hand.
You can hurl the flame at a creature. You can use it to make a ranged spell attack. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna say that you all were able to find something to actually start a fire, and, there had to be some trash or something in the boats. But,
Well, that boat got awful big. We could probably take a layer or two off of it and use that. Just saying.
no kidding. So, you managed to survive the rest of the night, and as you pass the hours on watch, you see the river starting to recede even more and more and more. And eventually, the sun starts coming up. You've made it throughout the night without incident. Everyone's feeling nice and refreshed.
This isn't really doing anything for me, but I guess I got all my hit points back anyway, so it doesn't matter right now.
Great how a good night's sleep can do for you.
I know, right? If only we could do that in real life.
Okay. And guys, do you mind if we take a break here?
That works
Sure.
for me.
That's fine.
All right, we'll see you in 10. I'm back.
Me too.
So, what'd you think about the Velociraptor attack?
Oh man, it was so great not to see my rapier damage show up at all.
Uh, yeah, a lot of interesting rolls on that one.
That's one way to put it.
There's never enough maps.
Yeah, like everybody always says, oh, just find a map online, but for all the maps there are, there's never really any maps.
No. Occasionally, I'll even take those map packs and scan them and just throw them in Photoshop.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with a good plan right now for like a projector sort of setup that's angled downward at the table, so that I can hook everything up and project maps on my table instead of doing it old school like I'm still doing.
Actually, printed out the Death House map with the 1-inch grids. And it's like, oh my god, why couldn't we have done that 20 years ago?
Yeah, I'm still doing graph paper shit, like big whole thing, and I got lots of Warhammer models, so
Ugh, Warhammer.
yep,
It's like the crack
back
of
from before it died.
No, they had cool models, but God, they're so expensive.
Yeah, they do. They have great models. I was just always upset when then they kind of ended fantasy and went the route they're going now. But I guess it's successful because I saw their like yearly profits, like, and I saw the difference, so it's kind of upset.
I have friends that were really into it, and they finally just, and these were hardcore. Like they just couldn't keep up anymore. Like I can't spend $1,000 a year buying models because they changed the rules. you know,
Yeah,
you got to go
that's
buy a
that's
whole new
kind of how
set.
it was too. So when like it ended, it was kind of also nice in a way. It gave you an excuse to stop because before it was like, well, we have all these models now. We should play for because of our investment, and then you keep buying more in and paying more. But this was kind of like a convenient excuse to stop.
Yeah, my friend said he would go to a tournament. He'd show up with his army, and then some other guy'd show up with an army with the new rules, and just wipe him out. He's like, he goes, what was the point? You have this $1,000 army, all these points, all this time, and you show up, some guy wipes you out in no
Yeah, that's
time.
kind of how it was. It was like the power creep, right? Every new book was just a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit
Yes,
better.
that's exactly what the problem.
And there was definitely armies that didn't get books for like a decade, but you already had all the models, or and because you're painting them and doing the whole hobby thing too, like a lot of people, like some people would just buy what is ever best. Like I had a friend of mine who was like a tournament player, so he would buy whatever was best, paint it up to a very minimum standard, and then just like walk over people until the next kind of book came out that was better, and then he sold what he had and then bought, and they just bought one set army, so it was just he never had more models than he needed. So it wasn't even a collection, it was literally just buying the best thing they can to win the tournament, selling it off, and then buying the next one.
I'd be the guy at the tournament. It's like, how come all of your models are the same color? Well, it's like film noir. I'd paint them all sepia. So we're doing it old school. Why your guys just have black ink? Well, yeah, no, because I so I have the attention span to paint like that. Paint 75 skeletons.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I love painting the models. I just don't have time. I just with kids, working, like my downtime is so small that like this kind of takes over. Like just doing this. This is kind of the big thing.
For several years, I'd paint models with my kids, miniatures. They actually kind of really got into it. Even some of their friends started to get into it, but then video games at some point kick everything out. So now it's Overwatch. Apparently, screaming the word "fuck" at the Overwatch screen for hours on end is the current thing to do if you're under the age of 20.
That's
So
funny. Okay, well, you all had a long rest. Sure, are you back with the shit?
apparently, he had a longer rest. Than,
Nice.
Push to talk. It's push to talk.
Yeah, we'll give him another minute or two. Out of the frying pan into the fire, right?
Yeah. Yeah, like our two like big open fights, he went down and like stayed down kind of thing. And then our one little exploring thing, I get sliced in half. This is going great so far.
hey, the druid's doing okay. As long as the druid's okay, then we're okay. Think of the druid as the canary in the coal mine.
That definitely is not what that is, because the canary's supposed to die before us.
Well, that's the thing is you guys have this all fucked up because if done properly, then if I'm alive, then you should all be alive because I have no armor. But somehow the fighter keeps. Apparently, the Velociraptors brought a can opener with them. Like, hold on, open up their armor.
You know, there's definitely going to be flying things here. they're
Yeah,
going to
no,
go over the front line and
oh, I get it. Yeah. Like I said, I got a whole bunch of character concepts just waiting in the wings.
yeah, I made like 3 or 4 like before we started playing, so
One thing I was trying to get into is creating my own game. Doing there were some board games I want to come out with, so I actually bought I have a 3D printer and a laser cutter. I've never used these fucking things. Been sitting there for a year, so I should probably just get rid of them. But
Well, you've got my address.
I'll pay shipping.
They can sit on your desk, gathering dust. So, no, I wanted to prototype parts with them, and it's little shit like 3D software. It's actually kind of there's Blender, which is free, but the learning curve on some of this shit is just brutal. And it's like you were saying with the time. I'm like, I don't
All
have
right,
time
I'm
to sit
back.
there and figure out how to use Blender.
Yeah, but you could at least like a lot of people will just like put that on a lot of the D&D forums and stuff that I see. Like people will be like, "Hey, look, I made all these models," and then you look at the models and they're actually pretty fucking good. Here's the specs for free.
Yeah, there is a lot of that. You can definitely download. Um, but anyway,
That will kill Warhammer when you can print out a
an
Games
army.
Workshop quality army. Yeah,
And no
then it's
kidding.
over. That addiction is done.
Yeah, that's why they have their tournaments. You can only play using their specific models. Like your army has to be 90% their models.
Yeah,
Okay.
kit bashing used to be a thing, and that's I don't know if that fell off. Anyway, sorry.
Oh, you're all right. So you had a peaceful night, recovered from your injuries, had a good laugh about dangerous turkeys and certain fighters, and
Gobble gobble gobble.
as the night went on, the river did decrease. So next morning, Kawasha says, it's safe enough to proceed, and you all get in the boat and downstream, upstream you go. Um, and I am not putting the canoe on the map just to make it easier to move you all. But talking about maps earlier, check out this river map.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm always cautious when it's a map like this that you normally wouldn't share, but it has a grid on it.
Yeah, yeah.
So
This is an actual river in the world. I forget where it's at, but uh, I figured it would work out nicely for this.
I was gonna say we're in Hawaii.
Uh,
I say we get out and get into one of the cars and drive down the road.
hey, those are sandy trails along the beaches. uh, so anyway, you all are in the boat. So other than like 5 foot of movement either way, you're all pretty much contained there.
Well, that sounds ominous.
Yeah, just letting you know the confounds. And you see movement along the southern bank of the river. And you can see a lot of goblins.
Sokka.
That is a lot of goblins.
And you see that they are all armed with short bows. Would you like to roll for initiative?
Please tell me I'm not the. Please tell me I'm not the only one with a cross.
I got a short bow.
That'll work.
Sheer, I almost feel sorry for you enough to let you re-roll initiative.
Almost.
And Okay, Goblin 13's gonna slide up to the edge of the river, and we're gonna fire a short bow at Orin. Oh, and it does make a nice solid hit. With nice damage for a goblin.
This is gonna go fast. Okay.
Any cool water spells there, Druid?
Goblin 21's not doing anything.
21 did not do anything.
I got a lot of nothing. I can shillelagh the hell out of something, but from here,
Now,
entangle. I can reach him with entangle. That's about the only spell I have that can reach him.
you can steer the boat in closer if you'd like.
Yeah, I guess that's what.
And honestly, with the current, I'm going to say you're moving about 30 feet per round in the boat as a group downstream. West.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're gonna make it to about there. I guess is where I'll be.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm gonna say from that point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could actually reach Goblin 17. So I'm gonna
But that would be on the start of the next turn.
right. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to wait. Well, I can entangle some of them, I guess. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Of course, they're all not all clustered up, which is kind of bullshit. Just saying. Um, I'm just gonna travel with the boat till we get closer and I have more options. Because seriously, I can just what's this one here? Thorn Whip is 30 feet. Self, yeah. I got nothing. I'm just gonna sit there and watch them take pot shots at Diego or Bjorn or somebody.
Uh,
Me.
Weed's all excited, and he's hissing and tapping on his chest. Androl is what's the range?
80 feet on the short bow. Ugh.
Okay, that's 60 feet. Yeah, Androl can do it, and she is gonna Sacred Flame him. Take that radiant damage. And 10's going to step up. And we're going to try a short bow at Androl. Nope. Diego, you are up.
Alright, well, I'm definitely within range, so straight up shooting. Alright.
And 15. 15's going to make a shot at Kawasha. And does hit. And by the way, Kawasha and Weed are kind of like steering the canoe. Augie, you're up.
Okay. Augie is going to target himself. And I was able to fix this healing. That's not bad. And that's a Warlock power action. I think Hex is a bonus action. We're moving 30 feet a turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll just be my turn. Heal myself. Duck down in the boat.
Okay, 17. Short bow at Orin. I hear trumpets.
Critical hit.
Go. Wasn't he the guy that healed?
Yeah.
All right, just checking.
And Kawasha is going to... And that's 65. That would be in range. And I can only get 3 of them. We're going to try and entangle 21, 17, and 10, the one in the middle. Those two are restrained. And that one didn't make a throw. And that one is restrained as well. Alright, shear. Would you like to try an inspiration shear?
I guess I might as well. For all the fucking good that does.
Okay. Shit. Where's my multi-select? There we go. I kind of left Augie. They're just letting
Right
you
overboard.
float, dude.
And then, of course, you only move the blood splatter.
Hey, I've got 3 layers I'm working with here. Oh shit. There it is. Okay, you're now 30 feet further downstream. And Goblin 13. He's gonna try another shot at Kawasha. And it misses, and he's gonna run downstream. 21's gonna take a shot at Andro. And it was a hit. Oh yeah, it's automatically calculating the range. And that was a hit. Alright, Steph.
Well, I'm going to reach over and throw the heel on Augie. I assume I can reach him in the boat.
Yeah, you can.
I can grab a foot or something. Are you fucking kidding me? Ugh. All right. I'm like, okay, this is it. I'm gonna roll really good. Oh wait, no, never mind. So, well, at least he's stable and
And let's see, he's prone. So we're gonna do Diego. And Weed can't do nothing. Andro's gonna do a... It failed, it was restrained. Another Sacred Flame. And Goblin 10 is restrained. This is a new round. So he would get a saving throw. And he's still restrained. Alright, Diego.
Alright, let's fire off another arrow. Try to hit Goblin 10 here. Oh yeah, because he's restrained. Wait, I have advantage, so I get sneak attack. Is that correct?
Yeah, you would.
Yeah. Nice. How do you like it?
He had a lot of blood in him.
Yeah, you did. All right. So I guess I don't know if like I don't know, can I crouch as a movement action? Or it's just a canoe, I guess, so it probably really doesn't make any difference.
Yeah, unless she went prone. And 15. Short bow at Kawasha. Kawasha. Oh, the entangle. And 28. Short bow at Undril. Nope. Hey, welcome back, Augie.
To the back, to the land of the living. 6 wounds. That's too much to waste on cure wounds. So I'll just use my healing again. There we go. And then I am a halfling 3 feet tall. I'm going to go prone in the canoe.
Smart move. And I'm going to stick the effect on you just to remind me. And Goblin 17. Short bow at Undril. Nope. And Goblin 5. It's gonna move down. And short bow at Undril. And she takes another hit. And Kawasha says, I'm headed toward the other shore, and starts steering the canoe that way. Alright, Sheer, can you do it?
I don't know, can I?
You can do it. I have faith in you.
I don't.
Okay, so Kawasha is steering the canoe. And that would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, and Goblin 13. Short bow at Undril. And 21. Short bow at Kawasha. Ooh, and the goblins are no longer restrained. Alright, Steph.
You know, Kawasha. So, Undrill and Kawasha, the only ones that are currently, Augie's, Orin Augie's only slightly hit.
Yeah.
7, 16. So, I guess what I'll do is I will, I will cast a healing on Undrill. I almost cast poison on her, which would be awkward.
This might not be the best time to tell you, but I hate you.
Yeah.
Have
And
some
then I
poison.
guess, and then for my move, I'm just gonna do like Augie and hunker down below the boat level. I say we all just lay low and then just let the current carry us away. At some point, the goblins will give up, I would think. But so yeah, so I'll go prone.
Okay.
And away from that side of the canoe so that an arrow can't go to the side to poke me.
And let's see, 23. And he sure enough missed. Okay, Andro has just about had it. And screw it, she's guiding bolt on number 13. Sayonara, dude. And Diego.
All right. I'll try to shoot one right here. Nope. I'll try to hunker down too.
And prone. Okay. 15 is going to run up. And we're going to try short bow on Kalasha. Nope. 28, short bow on Undril. It's another hit. She is a magnet. Of course, let's roll damage and not attack. Alright, Augie.
Orin will pop up and take aim at Goblin 28 for an Eldritch Blast. That looked weird. I hit attack and like 3 dice went down.
Just looking at that.
And attack back at you too. Looks like.
Yeah, that was weird. I had it, I could see the range modifier, so I knew I had it targeted, and then when I rolled, a 3 20-siders went off. But a 12 misses, so... Oh, I was prone. That's probably what it did. Maybe? don't know.
No,
Oh yeah,
'cause
does it maybe?
I took prone off of you.
Okay. Well, the first one missed anyway, so that's my turn. I'll go prone again. Half move to get up, and then 0 move to prone again. And move on.
Okay. And 17. shot at Kawasha. And Sheer is not prone, correct?
Correct.
Say hello to my little short bow.
Goodbye, little short bow.
No, that's the arrow. The bow's in his hand.
Don't we get some sort of cover or something because we're in a boat besides?
It's a canoe, right? So it's only like
Yeah.
a foot sticking out of the water.
Hey, I saw that boat on the last map, and that thing was big. That was giant. I saw that thing. It was us and pairs of animals and
That was a fucking yacht.
velociraptors coming on in twos.
And Kawasha is still steering the boat. Sheer, you're up.
Okay. Wow, crossbows are just not my thing.
Okay, and
It's funny because I fucking suck with the crossbow in The Witcher 3 too.
okay, Goblin 13 is dead. And 21. '21's running down the path looking for somewhere to get a clear shot. Steph, you're up.
I don't have any spells that can reach them. I don't have a ranged weapon. I've spent both of my cure spells. I believe Steph will be laying in the bottom of the boat for the duration of this encounter, unless we manage to steer over within 5 feet, in which case I will then shillelagh the hell out of one of them. But
You could help paddle, just saying.
well, that would expose me. Hello, the current is doing all the heavy lifting. So,
You could at least yell insults or something, or words of encouragement.
I don't even know Goblin, so it's like,
And shot at Andrew.
Turkey-sized velociraptor.
And let's see. We're gonna do spiritual hammer, spiritual weapon, cast a hammer, sorry, mace. And we're gonna try 28, nope. And that would do it for her. Spiritual weapon would get an attack though. Yeah, I rolled the attack. Yeah. Alright, Diego.
Alright, I'll pop up, fire, and sit back down too. Yup. Well, I'll sit back down.
Okay. 15's gonna try Kawasha. And then he's gonna start running down the path. "28 at sheer." Sheer seems to be a magnet tonight as well. Take that whopping 3 points of damage.
Okay.
After everything I've been through this session, oh, I'm so scared.
I'll stand up in the boat, or get up from prone at least. And then I have Goblin 21 targeted, and then I click the attack button one time. Oh, and damage. And I will duck back down in the boat and hide.
Alright. And you know what? I'm gonna move him back down 90 feet because I want to see something. And we're gonna try a shot at Kawasha. You got it. And he missed Kawasha. Goblin 5's running down the path. Kawasha is still steering the damn boat. Sheer, you're up.
And now we're even farther away, and I have to try and hit something. Great. Okay. Well, I'll take that.
So you just needed to be farther away.
I guess.
He's nearsighted.
Works for me.
Alright, from there we're another 30 feet. And 21 is dead. You just want to stay prone there, Steph?
I am. I'm going to take a little snooze. Like I said, if there's something useful I could do, but not much.
And 23.
I recommend you guys target Goblin 28. The rest of
There.
them will just fall like dominoes.
Okay. 23. It's going to target Undril. Nope. And spiritual weapons gonna make an attack. And it's gonna kill that goblin. And spiritual weapon is not a concentration spell, correct?
No, it's not concentration.
So in that
Flaming
case,
sphere, I think, is.
we are going to guiding bolt the other one. Nope.
All right, let's try this again.
Boy, y'all would have
Huzzah.
been fucked if I would have put them on both sides of the river.
Not me. I'm down in the bottom of the boat. Those ones sticking up, they would have been fucked. Just saying.
A couple flaming arrows.
That's a good idea. Get that produced flame out here. Light this arrow on fire.
And 15's moving down to the blood splatter. Orin.
Orin will get out of prone, move over in the canoe, and then target Goblin 15.
You also have Undril still targeted.
Oh, okay. There we go. That's better. Whoosh, a swing and a miss. And go prone in the boat.
Okay, yeah, 17's just gonna try to catch up. Kawasha is still steering the boat. Sheer. Wanna try to get lucky again?
God, we still have we still haven't killed all. A 14 missed. Okay. These things are tough little buggers.
Okay, and you all are 30 more feet downstream, and unfortunately they are blocked right there by the forest and a small cliff, and so they can't do anything. And we can call an end to this combat. Unless someone's got something spectacular they'd like to do really quick.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, then we will call an end to the combat. And since you all survived that, and let's adjust Orange XP. 221, 300. Have some experience points, and gentlemen, welcome to level 2.
Oh boy.
Yeah, buddy. So happy to get this cunning action.
So you all may proceed to level up.
Now I got to figure out how to level up.
Yeah.
You just drag the class over
Oh,
to your
Drag and
character
drop.
sheet. Yep.
so let's
And
go.
it's 900 for level 3.
So let's go in the library and find the 5e class list. Is that the?
You can actually
Yeah.
click on the main page of your character sheet in the little magnifying glass next to your class.
Yeah.
If you click on that, it'll bring up class and level. There's a little
Uh-huh.
blue icon on the
Oh,
far
I see.
right. If you drag
Okay.
that back onto the warlock, it'll double the class or the class, whatever.
Oh, okay. Now I have to select a specialization. Any recommendation? Circle of spores doesn't sound good. Wildfire, land, moon, drain,
It really
shatter.
depends on what you want to do.
I'll be right back.
Well,
So does this just
go ahead.
automatically like
Pretty
bump
much.
everything up to the? Okay, so I don't have to do anything else.
Yeah, in most cases. Like, I know at level 5, when cantrips double in damage, you have to manually do that. But for the most part, yeah, most of it is all taken care of.
Cool.
It'll like even bring up pop-ups if you have to make a choice between different things.
All right. I like this.
So yeah, your big thing is you got your second wind, right?
I started with second wind.
Okay. Then action surge?
Yes.
Yeah, that one's good.
I'm back.
Okay.
So I get a third spell slot. Oh, but I still only know the same number of spells every day to cast from. Is that right?
Give me a second.
Prepare the list. Choose a number of druid spells equal to your wisdom modifier plus your druid level. Spells must be of a level for which you have spell slots. So 2 plus 3, so 5. Am I reading that right?
For your
So I mean, I know I get to cast 3. I have 3 first level slots.
Yeah.
But my list of prepared spells is my wisdom modifier plus my druid level, so a total of 5.
Right.
That means I have 5 first level spells that I can prepare, but I can only
Correct.
cast 3 of them. Okay.
You can only cast 3 spells like per day.
Right, but I get to choose 5 to cast from.
Right.
So
Right.
like I have Cure Wounds, Entangle, Goodberry, Thunderwave, and now I can choose another one.
Right. And every long rest you can switch it up however you like. Like from your entire list.
Right. So every
Yeah.
day I can pick a different 5.
Yeah, and if in certain druid, since you get your druid circle, certain druid circles give you bonus spells, just like clerics.
Right.
Like land does. Land is kind of the generic casting druid. I think spores do too. Maybe dreams, but I think that's about it. Moon doesn't.
Yeah, I think I chose Moon.
Yeah, moon's what you want to go if you're planning on shapeshifting.
Yeah, that was my thought. I thought, well, if I'm going to be surrounded by dinosaurs, hey, when in Rome.
Like, you don't lose out on any of the spell casting abilities, you just don't get some
Right.
of the cool perks that some of the other ones would. But,
Right.
like, the shape-shifting is actually considerably better.
Yeah, it makes it looks like a free action instead of a standard action.
Are we
Like a
talking?
bonus. Yeah.
You're talking. Fuck.
Wild shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When do you get that?
Now. Right
Okay.
now. Right this minute. I'm going to turn into a shark and I'm going to go attack these fucking goblins.
I'll be right back.
This is for Bjorn, you son of a bitch. Beating
Um,
a goblin against a rock.
But what level do you get WoW? You have it now.
He gets it
I have
level
it
2, yeah.
level 2.
Okay. Before the next game, I'll figure out. There's an extension out there that I used in another 5e game with the druid. Um,
Oh,
It
okay.
makes wild shape a whole lot easier. You pretty much just drag the effect over on the combat tracker. It swaps out your token, it changes your size, it gives you the creature stats that you chose, and when you're done, you just remove the effect and everything goes back to normal. So,
Nice.
yeah, it was pretty. I don't claim to. I never used it. They did, but it seemed to work out pretty damn good.
Yeah, I heard good things about that one. I haven't played with it, but...
Yeah, and I think Rob was part of that too.
Brown Bear is a good shapeshift at level 2. But there could be cooler, different ones that's not normally available because of the place we're at. Like, it might be some cool dinosaur stuff.
Dinosaur on dinosaur. Dinosaurs Gone Wild, Chult Edition.
I'm torn what to pick for another spell.
I can see the infomercial now, and it's a dinosaur in a mankini.
Did you guys like that graphic, by the way? You know, I spent like 20 minutes making that.
It was very nice.
Photoshop is your friend. It's how do you put a blue
Absolutely.
genie on a dinosaur? I had to get creative. Uh, yeah,
I love Adobe.
yeah. Do you have the
Yeah,
Creative Cloud?
we've got the full package.
Yeah, I have it. I got it for my kids, and then they won't use it. So, but every time I try to quit, they make it cheaper. No, don't quit here. So, it's only $20 a month. So every once in a while, I bust it.
All right, I'm back.
Damn, maybe I should try and quit because I'm at 50 a month.
Well, part of it is tell them you have a kid in the house.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, that's how I started. Was the student? It was like 50 a month for an adult, but if you say you have a kid, then it's 30. And then I tried to quit, and they lowered it to 20. So I pay 20 a month for the full Creative Cloud for a year, and then I'll try to quit again. Hopefully, by then they'll lower it to 10. So $5 a month. Stay with us. So charm person, create or destroy water, detect poison, disease. I can always change it out, though, right? So I'm gonna try animal friendship next time we come across a dinosaur. Maybe it'll make it friendly.
Ooh, just think, if you picked up a level of Bard, you could seduce the dinosaur.
Oh, little dinosaur, only you care. See, so we don't
He's got wild
buy.
shape. What makes you think he won't try anyways?
That's right. Bow chicka wow wow. The Bard, give me some music.
Wild shape, I think I love you,
That's right.
but I
Bard-
want to know for sure.
The Bard's over there playing Barry White. Oh, that Druid circle, circle of the moon. So it says it's second level. Um, it's a bonus action rather than as. And additionally, while I'm transformed, I can use a bonus action to expend one spell slot to regain 1d8 hit points per level of the spell. So I can heal myself for him.
Yeah, like a lot of moon druids will they'll take like the buffs because they can't cast wall in form, so they'll take the buff spells, the ones that aren't like concentration, and cast them before and only have one concentration, like bark skin or something on yourself.
Oh, okay.
Because that stays on, all those buff spells stays on, and then you transform. And so like you can give yourself long strider for like extra 10 feet or jump or whatever, stuff like that, just to
And then you can start mauling things.
yeah. That's one thing a lot of people do is just like take the some of the buff spells. Of course, I imagine that means you spend like 2 or 3 actions casting them all on yourself if
Right.
you get jumped.
Okay, so at this level, I've got combat, wild shape, and circle form. That's that. Starting at second level, you can use your wild shape to transform into a beast with a challenge rating as high as 1. Oh. You ignore the max challenge rating column of the beast shapes table. You must abide by the other limitations there. Not sure what that does for me. I thought that was already something I could do.
And no, you would if you weren't Circle of the Moon, it's like 1/4 challenge rating.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And then at 6th level, it goes up. You can transform into a beast with a challenge rating as high as your druid level divided by 3. So basically, every 3 levels, you can go up by another challenge rating.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. So like level 9, you can go Giant Scorpion or something.
Right.
The big thing is that like you can choose something like you get all their hit points, so they have to go through their hit points before they get to your hit points.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like Brown Bear, for instance, the reason why it's like very popular, it's like 29 hit points or something. So at
Oh,
level
when you
2, you transform into that.
grab that wild
So
shape,
you have
you
like
eat through
29 hit points they have to eat through. And if they do eat through that, you still have another change and you transform into it again. And then they have to eat through all that before they get to you.
Oh, okay. Interesting. But for now, I can just change into any creature I've been exposed to, or I've
Pretty much that
okay.
you've seen and
Yeah.
watched.
So
So far, I've seen some
Velociraptor.
dinosaurs. It's a velociraptor, a turkey-sized velociraptor. That's all I can.
Speaking of changing into it, I'm going to post the link to that one-click druid. And they have come out with one-click more, which adds the Monster Manual, Volo's Guide, a whole bunch of modules, including Tomb of Annihilation. So,
So you're saying you want us to download Tomb of Annihilation?
well, now I gotta buy that extension. But yeah, it's
So we need to put this on ARM. I would need to put this on my
no,
machine.
no.
Oh,
It's an extension I install. But
oh,
if
okay.
you are gonna play 5e and have any body running wild shape, I would recommend it.
I barely keep up with Pathfinder. Although I actually, so far, knock on wood, it's been 4 months, but so far I have a really good group.
Wow, that's great.
There's 6 of them running around, so nobody wants to stab each other yet.
And going under the assumption that Sean will not be joining us, do you think we need another player? Or we'll just wait it out for a while?
Let's see how level 2 goes.
Well, as long as we can keep Undrill alive to take damage.
Something telling me once we run into like her little goon patrol she wants to meet up with, she'll be gone. Unless someone seduces her.
Looking at you, Bjorn.
Yeah.
Come on, this is your chance to suck it up, Buttercup. Take one for the team.
I would, but I'm married back home.
Come on, Sheer. You gotta say the quote. You gotta say the quote.
Well, what quote?
Fuck.
Oh. Yeah. Fuck.
What happens in Chult stays in Chult.
Come on, lay the seeds for your next character.
Literally.
That would be one hell of a time skip.
I think we can pull it off.
Half orcs grow up quick, don't they?
Some anime memes, time travel shit in there. Actually, no, God, don't do that, please.
It is mind-boggling some of the models these people have created and stuck online for free. The level of detail is amazing. Some of the shit I need.
I really want to check into one of those cheap resin printers.
You know, the one I got off Amazon for like $400. I've printed a couple models. It prints really slow. So basically, you set it printing and go to bed.
Yeah.
But because for even a small model, it'll take 6 hours. but it sits there making layer after layer.
Did you get one of the melted plastic ones or
The one
the?
with the filament wire, the filament plastic, it just melts it.
Okay.
Basically, it's got a little print head and it heats up, and then it just feeds in. It comes with one spool of the wire. The wire is super cheap though. I bought another 4 spools for like $30 or something. Different colors, because yeah, I was trying. I need to make pawns for this game I was coming up with, and so. But I was like, God, how do I model a pawn? But now here I type in the word pawn into Thingiverse, and there's a shitload of pawns. So I'm like, fuck, what the hell was I doing? I could have just.
No kidding.
So.
So has everyone got leveled up?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And Steph, you had made a comment on Discord that you weren't going to be here the 22nd.
Yeah, no, we're going out of town to visit my dad down in Oregon.
And
Oh, we're in Oregon.
He lives down in Terrebonne, Oregon, which is by Redmond, Oregon, which is by Bend, which is by Mount Bachelor. So about 25 miles north of Bend, 20 miles, something like that. It's an obscure little town.
I've been to Bend. My mother's from Corvallis.
Oh yeah, my dad actually was born and raised in Corvallis.
Hey.
Yeah, where it rains even more than Seattle. But, yeah, we're gonna go down and well, actually, we're meeting him in Portland. So, but yeah, I go down to Terrebonne once or twice a year. Go down and I don't know. He's old. We stare at each other. So, how you been? Cool. Yeah, me too. All right. So, you ready to move on yet? No, I'm still there. Okay. All right. Well, when you are, let me know so I can get all your stuff before my brother gets in there.
that sounds like most families. But
Yeah.
Steph's not going to be here on the 22nd. I'm not going to be here on the 22nd. We initially are scheduled to have next week off. Do y'all want to play then instead of missing the 22nd?
That works for me.
I wouldn't be here.
Uh,
Yeah, it's the day after Valentine's Day.
So you should be recovering.
Oh, shit.
You get a sitter when you can get a sitter. That's how that works.
You get that babysitter, you cling on to her like a remora on a shark.
So,
You might go to jail if you do that, you know.
What was that?
You might go to jail if you do that.
Yeah, this is
Cling
no.
onto your babysitter like a remora on a shark.
That's what I say at work all the time. If you find a contractor that does good work cheap, you cling to him. You offer to clean his car, whatever it takes.
Okay, so we're no on the 15th and we're out on the 22nd.
So the 29th?
Yeah, we'll pick up on the 29th. Unfortunately, I've got a rather hectic 3 days with a video shoot then.
wasn't it like? I want to say President's Day weekend, but I don't think that's right. It's something weekend.
Which weekend?
I was gonna say President's Day weekend, but I don't think that's right. But it's something
That's the
day.
17th. 17th is President's Day.
Okay, so then I was right.
Wow, Valentine's Day then. Cool. Um, So anyway, we can go through another combat like this if you'd like, or we can call it a night and pick up on the 29th at Camp Vengeance.
As much as I would love to keep playing, I'm going to vote on calling it a night because the Hudson River Museum is doing a, what's it fucking called? Lunar New Year celebration tomorrow, and we are expecting a shit show. So I want to go to bed.
All right. I guess we're going to call it to the 29th.
Sound good to everyone?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay. See you guys on the 29th.
All right.
Alrighty.
All right. See you then.
Yeah. Well, Augie, what'd you think?
Liked it.